matchup on tap.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
59.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Here's 2nd and 10.
21. Hey, go Lion. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. You look at this Raiders defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Herbert on first down now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Chargers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Herbert back to the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down. Evans will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. So part of it was a passing game to go. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Go.
On first down, it's Herbert. And his
his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. You look at this Raiders defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They'd given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action. It's Herbert. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And all right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught downfield by Higgins. Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert now. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Dancing to his left. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Ray.
Herbert off of play action. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And his guys have got... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Escapes the sack. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of...
On 1st and 10, Herbert. His throw incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Go Lion, Lion, Lion.
Also 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight. And this... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. The pressure gets to him again. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Uncorks one for Davis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. That is caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 12. Let's go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Herbert throwing again. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Herbert on 1st down now. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's Herbert. 20! And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, ram.
Herbert. And that's complete to Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Throw left side to Higgins. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken a lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
59. Hold me for strike.
Now Herbert. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. So the Raiders now down by a field goal, 35 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Murray to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now Murray. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will get out of bounds as that stops the clock on a big gainer up close to midfield. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Now Herbert. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 4 quarters not enough for all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score.
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
And now here come the Raiders.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal. We continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Now here's a throw that's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's A.J. Cole now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. This is taken at the 15. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
And they'll begin on the ground here with Evans.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down.
They'll go again here with Evans.
A little juke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion.
Now Herbert with his first throw in OT.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for L.A., it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the